This will open the nurse's station. Should be plenty of stuff in there.
Well, hopefully we can just get him cleaned up for now.
I'll get you something to eat.
You and I are gonna find a landline.
Oh, yeah. Isn't there one in Mr. H's office?
Yup. We'll come meet you.
Copy that.
I mean, the cautious option is understandable. I mean, it is for them. It is an animal, and most predatory animals have a really good sense of scent. So the cautious option is, of course, reasonable, but I don't. But it can be a bit of a creep vibe. Thinking, I mean, of course, we could argue that we are above this point, or beyond this point, because he suggested amputation, even though nobody is a doctor or any medical trained person. And I mean, Dylan is a trickster and all, and I, as you all know so far, I get more of a jolly trickster vibe from him and not bully trickster. And of course we could argue against the optimistic decision, because humor is the most common coping mechanism. So maybe we could argue that now where shit is going down, that Dylan's humorous side crumbles and his more anxious and cautious, and maybe even overthinking side is getting to the surface. But I mean, you all know I have definitely crush vibes between, especially from Dylan towards Ryan, and as you all also know, I totally did go for the shipping, and but why is my voice so raspy right now? But I don't. I mean, I get more the socially awkward vibes from Dylan when it comes to more empathetic and intimate stuff, and but not really the anxious thing. So I'm not really feeling the cautious decision with him, so I go with optimistic.
I really hope they're gonna be okay. Do you think that whatever's left in the nurse's office is gonna cut it?
Caitlin knows what she's doing.
Does she? I mean, she wasn't even supposed to be working at the nurse's office this summer. She only filled in because some other girl didn't show up.
It's better than nothing. Come on, let's go call for backup.
It's pretty weird to see this place so dead.
You never came down here at night while camp was in session?
What? No, did you?
A couple times, yeah. Where are you going?
I thought I just heard my name.
I didn't hear anything. I don't think Nick's injuries are as bad as we thought.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
So what now?
We gotta call for help. Who should I call?
Mr. H?
The only number I got is to this phone.
Okay, then 911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, but like, what should I ask for? Like, police? Ambulance?
Huh.
I mean, because I mean, there's a creep cop aside at this point, because they don't know about the creep cop around here, I guess. But I absolutely don't like the "do we have to be specific" decision. Because of course my first guess would be calling the ambulance. I mean, we have a heavily bleeding person around here. So that's why ambulance would be the right decision here, in my opinion, but we don't have that option, and we do have to be specific about those serious things. And I mean, it is interesting that we could play Dylan as a paranoid, overcautious, and curious bully type of person. But yeah, like I already said, I definitely don't feel that for him. Socially awkward, yes. But definitely not weird.
Cops. Yeah, don't fuck around. There's hunters out there trying to kidnap us.
So they'll say, 911, what's your emergency? And I'll say, help, help, my friends may have been attacked by bears, but maybe not a bear, but definitely an animal with teeth. And then one of them was kidnapped by these hunter guys with blood on their faces, and there may have been shots fired, but not by us, but also maybe by us. And they cut my friend Jacob down from a tree. Separate incident. Long story.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I mean, it is honest.
911.
What's wrong?
Dead.
Well, that's weird.
Phones go dead sometimes out here.
Right when you're about to call the cops, though?
It's a coincidence.
Did you try the hang up thingy?
What?
Here.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It's what they do in movies when the phone goes dead. You tap on the little thingy.
We're not in a movie.
Okay, well, you know, how do you know that? Maybe that's just what they want you to think, man.
Fourth wall!
Okay, so this phone's a no-go. No one has signal. Is there anywhere else in the camp that has a landline?
Well, not a landline.
What?
The radio hut has some old broadcast gear.
Where you do your announcements?
Where I curate my sweet summer jams, yeah, and where I do the PA announcements. It has some old equipment there. I think we could probably rig something up and get a message out.
All right, yeah. Let's head over there and see if we can contact somebody. Put that back, Dylan.
I still feel sorry about wanting to investigate the dresser and totally forgetting the mark for the gun and making him meh. So of course, I mean, in this situation, I guess a better thing would be to take it with us, but
I will put it back when we're good and safe and help is on the way.
good thing.
Okay, just careful with it.
I'll be fine. Okay.
It's probably the weather.
What weather, Ryan?
Maybe it was the bears.
Bear. And why does everyone blame everything on bears? Okay, so for the sake of argument, what if that bear that cut our phone line and just cut out all the power, what if that bear is waiting for us out in the hallway?
Fair point.
Thank you.
We should probably tell Caitlin that we're going to the radio hut. They're probably freaks.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go.
Oh my god. Yeah, we should probably leave that with Caitlin.
Do you think she really needs it, though?
She needs it just as much as we do.
If she's staying in the lodge, we're going out there.
You literally just said there might be something dangerous in the lodge.
When?
Like 20 seconds ago.
Okay, sure, but that's because I really wanted the gun.
Just give her the gun, man.
Please don't be a creep, Dylan.
All right. You're right.
Hey, we'll still have mine. If you're extra nice to me, I might let you hold it.
Don't write a check that your ass can't cash.
My ass has got quite the bank account.
Am I interrupted something?
Some gun jokes between the Quash couple. Not really a couple, but you know what I mean with Quash couple.
Chin up, big guy. I wouldn't really know what to do with it, okay? I trust you. Oh, thank you so much, Dylan. You're so generous and handsome. Yeah, no problem. Don't mention it.
Should we that? I can't get out of my shoes. We try to not let drop her into the water or. No. Okay, didn't expected that. I'm honest. It was it was not my intention. I guess it was right. It wasn't me. You saw it. I had no decision or anything.
to see you. Good to see you. That time again, is it? Strength. Strength can be surprising. Knowing one's own raw power, tapping into a previously unknown energy. I suppose there are forces at work within us all. And with one hand it gives, and with the other it could rip away. As always, there's more to see. And as always, the choice is yours. Would you like to see more?
And like always, we say yes.
So it's goodbye again. I'll leave you with this. Remember who your friends are. Remember who's looking out for you.
I bought you a card, don't pff at me.
Hey, I couldn't find anything to eat. The kitchen's pretty cleaned out. Oh shoot, I left my bag. I brought you this.
That was... Fuck. I don't even know what happened. It was all just a blur.
How are you feeling?
I would go with compassionate, because we all know, not official, Abby and Nick are a couple. And Nick was really empathetic for her, and there was a hint that he is not so timid and all that, like he seems at the first glance. I think the phrasing was something about being quite the bear under that shirt and all that. And so and this, yeah, you notice too. And he really does know a lot about wildlife, and of course we decided to save Abby from the war. And so I get more the protective vibes from him, like thinking about others before himself and all that. So really kind-hearted and protective, in a good way protective. And as he loves Abby, I would go in this situation with compassionate.
How are you holding up?
I'm... well, I'm just happy you're okay. Are you okay? I'm sorry, I just asked you that.
It's okay.
All right, they're off to find a radio or something.
What's with the,
They found another in Mr. H's office, so just in case.
what happened to the lights?
Not sure. Any better?
I'm doing okay. Kinda.
Wait, are they going to the radio hut?
Phone's dead. They're gonna try to send out an SOS or something. We're holding down the fort.
I thought you said Dylan and Ryan already left.
Wait, stay here. I'll check it out.
We'll be fine. Just be careful.
Stay alert.
It's not loaded, I guess. Big boy! I didn't do anything to you! Oh, fuck. I did nothing because I thought, yeah, he helped us previously. So,
Hey, so this may not be like the best time
Not
per se,
snooping
but
around.
like,
What?
yeah. So like, I was just, thinking about like the start of summer and when we first met and the start of camp and well, like now that summer's over and is that like the last time we're gonna see each other?
Sorry, Nick, what are you saying?
so, why I failed that quick time event on purpose. I thought, okay, we stayed somewhat calm with Jacob. When with the first and or somewhat second big boy encounter, and of course he was rough around the edges with Jacob, pretty rough around the edges. But he helped him, I guess. I mean, he cut him free and smeared that blood in his face and said it's for your own good and all that. So I thought here, when we not give the impression of snooping around and being ambushy and all that, but simply presenting ourselves open to him, then we maybe could talk with him and not being considered a threat or disturbance or anything like that. So that's why I decided against backing up in the corner and all that. But I didn't want that it would somewhat escalate like that. And what I wanted to say is, I didn't like Caitlyn at the beginning, actually, but I did grow a bit fond of her. But not liking is a harsh word here. I was pretty neutral towards her, and maybe a bit bossy, and not not really careful with the feelings of others. But the more we play now and get to know her, the more I get more the kind of tough love vibes from her. And yeah, I did grow fond of Caitlyn. And to this decision, I have no idea. I mean, even the most protective and holding the line type of person can and has their moments of where they cannot be that. And simply pouring their heart out, what is totally healthy and normal, and important in my opinion. So I would like to go with both options if I could. I mean, being insecure in one term and still thinking that Caitlyn will be fine don't cut out each other. They can go along with each other. But I would say this decision is for future Marou. So yeah, definitely a decision for future Marou. I will play. I will keep recording. But I will do a little break and thinking about this that decision, and you have a little cliffhanger until the next part. So yeah, see you next part. Bye.